You know when you're watching a boxing match in between rounds, a beautiful woman enters the ring? Well, that's a round card girl. And the most beautiful round card girls around can be found at roundcardgirls.com. They're available for your next event anywhere in the tri-state area and in Las Vegas. Joining us now is Richard Cox and the lovely Grace Rivera. So what is a round card girl? What do you do?
Well, basically a round card girl, well, Richard found me. But round card girl goes around the ring with a card over their head, not too low.
Right.
You make sure that it's over your head, because if not, forget it.
Right, but they really are not interested. They know what round we're in between.
Right.
They know it's the third round coming up.
Sometimes they don't.
Well, toward the end of the fight, they might not.
They are, yeah.
Got 12 beers into it. But they really want to see you. Yes. Not with the robe on.
No, I'm with the robe off.
Right, do you want to?
Would you like to?
Well, why not?
Well, this is what we do as a ring girl. We take off our robes.
Right.
As soon as the bell hits, ring, ding, up.
You know,
here.
you look like you could take on a couple of lightweights that I've seen recently. Especially here on Metro TV.
A lot of
You
people.
work out, obviously.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I would think that if you work in a boxing venue where guys have had a lot of beer, the testosterone is coming out of their ears because of the boxing that's going on down there,
Yes.
that you might be in some safety danger.
Well, sometimes the guys do get out of hand. I mean, there was one show that one boxing match I've done that I had a thong on, a one-piece thong, and the guy really slapped me in the booty.
Right. Yeah. And you told me earlier, he was the security guard.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't one of the drunk fans.
Right. No, he was actually a security guard.
And what fighters have you worked with recently?
The most recent, I think, Mohegan Sun. Which
right,
one was
the Mohegan Sun.
Up in Connecticut?
Grace worked with Hector Macho Camacho and Macho Camacho Jr. recently.
Right.
Wide variety of fighters. You name it, we've worked with them.
I understand you work with Butterbean.
Oh, yes.
He ate the arena after the fight.
Yes, I think so. Even before the fight.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's a big boy.
But Holmes was pretty different. He
Larry
was a little
Holmes.
bit- yes.
Yeah, he shouldn't be
Larry
fighting
Holmes.
anymore. He's going to...
I thought he, at that ring that show that I did, I
Yeah.
think he gave in he said he was
You like the
retiring.
fights?
Yes, I do. Some of them are interesting, but some of them I start to fall asleep.
Not in between rounds.
No.
What is the history, Richard, of the round card girl?
Well, basically, the history of the round card girl comes from, how would you say, a lot of dismay between rounds. You look out there between that 1 minute gap, and there's nothing going on.
Right.
Back in the old days, the ring announcers used to announce, well, round 2 coming up or round 3 coming up.
Right.
Well, someone came with a great idea of just actually doing some advertisement between rounds. So they used to hire a person, could be a male or female.
Oh, it's got to be a woman.
You know, just to walk around the ring for advertising
Right.
purposes, whether it's Joe's Cafe
Right.
or, you know, Friendly's Bar and Grill. Well, someone turned the concept into just putting between the advertisement a number, and then include the number in the advertisement going around.
When did this start?
I was told this started in the early 1900s, and then it took a break.
Yeah.
Because
A long
some
break.
promoters felt that, actually not promoters, some organizations felt it too sexist. There's a lot of racists. You know, it wasn't clear why they stopped it for about 30, 40 years.
Yeah, you sure don't want to have any sexiness or raciness at a boxing match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For some reason, in the late 70s, early 80s, it came back, and it came back strong. Usually most of the girls come out with just one-piece tuxedos or something that's very covered up, but we changed all that. You know, starting when we started doing things in the year 2000, when we came on board, we took it to the limit, and we're definitely pressing limits still everywhere we go.
Now, when you say you press the limits, what do you mean by that?
Some of the best things we've done in the last couple of years, we actually done some dominatrix scenes in the middle of the ring.
Truly?
Yes.
Right.
You
I was
participate-
whipping the girl. I was
I got to feel you weren't the whippy.
No, one of the girls, Chevalier, she had the card up, and to get the crowd going, because they were starting to,
Fall asleep?
yeah. So
Bad
all of
fight?
a sudden, she goes, how about if I go up there and I'll hold the sign up, you take the whip and you whip me. I said, okay, let's go. So we got up there, and every corner we went to, I just started whipping her, and the crowd just went nuts.
Yeah, it woke up a lot of people that
Nuts.
night.
It woke up everybody.
Did the fighters take notice?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They were like this while they were cleaning them up.
Now, you have an early evening if the fight ends like in the first or second round?
Yes.
Do you get paid the
Sometimes
same?
Yes, we
They
do.
don't get paid per round or anything like that?
No, we get paid just the same.
Now, do they do this overseas as well, or is this just an American?
Actually, they do it overseas. They do it in Japan. They do it in Australia. They also do it in Germany a lot.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet you that's where the whipping comes in.
Oh, I think so, yes.
Yeah. I wonder if they do it for the sumo wrestlers in Japan.
Actually, they don't have ring girls for like some of the more...
You couldn't fit in with the sumo wrestlers.
They
I
actually have
think
a
we
lady
would
that
probably
walks
be under
around for advertising purposes between each sumo bout.
Yeah. Now, Grace, have you ever been invited to enter the ring, not with a card, but with a couple of gloves?
Well, yes, I have. I've got
And?
approached so many times to go into the ring because of the muscle mass that I have. So I always said, if you put Oscar De La Hoya in there and there's guys and girls fighting, you can put the gloves on me. But if not, I don't want to go in there.
Well, you get a build. You could.
Yes.
You could do some serious damage.
Well, I'm a figure competitor and fitness as well.
What's
but-
your workout routine like?
Well, I work out in the morning is cardio, basically, and then in the afternoon, going towards the night, I do the one body part a day.
Are you at the butterbean diet? I mean, what do you eat?
Sometimes I go on the butterbean diet. Off season, I do.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe once out of the week I'll do that, but no, I don't.
We'll take a break here. You can see the Round Card Girls at work on Star Boxing on Metro Sports Weekend, only on Metro TV. Back with our remaining moments right after this. You're watching Naked New York on Metro TV.